wanted this job. I wanted to come to Detroit. This city's been through a lot, and we're gonna take on the identity of this city, and a city that's been battered and bruised, a city that RoboCop was filmed in, a city that Eminem had to go and freestyle and represent 313 and murder Papa Doc on stage. But if you want to know the identity of this team in Detroit, the Lions, we're taking on the identity of the city. So I'm letting you know, you may knock us down, you may kick us in the mouth. And if you got any kids, you probably want to remove them from this interview right now. You may, we may get kicked down, but on our way up, we're gonna stab you in your foot. And we might cut off a few pinky toes, okay? Then you might kick us again, but we're gonna bite off your kneecaps and rip out your ligaments and tissues and meniscus and ACL. And you might kick us again, but you know what? While we're coming up, there's some testicles right there, and we may grab those, we may rip those out. Now you have a hole right there, and you might kick us again, but you know what? On the way up, there's a belly button right there, and I might stab your belly button with the knife that I have in my thigh pad and my girdle, and you may still be bleeding to death, and we may be on national TV, but I tell you what, under your shoulder pads, that's your breastplate, and I may break your sternum, and I may headbutt your throat, and I may put my finger where you breathe and where you swallow, but that's okay because we're taking on the identity of this city. We got to be a tough organization, and when we're eye to eye, I might gouge out your eyes and put my finger in your mouth and then use it as a bowling ball, then spit down your neck, because we're taking on the identity of a city. And we're going to be selling these here. We're going to be selling these ski masks because clearly the authorities are going to be looking for us after every single football game, and we're trying to hide the identity of all the players that play surgery on the football field. This is Detroit. This is the D. Welcome to the XFL.